Aquarius, happy birthday. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Let me know in the comments if it's your birthday this week, and happy birthday to all of you. We are back with your weekly readings, and you guys, as you know, are always going to be posted first as long as we are in your season, and I hope you are enjoying it so far. Okay, so we're going to go through each of the areas of life, so health, career, work, finances, and love, romance, dating, or relationships. And then this week, since we do have the new moon in your sign Aquarius, and I did already run through the February astrology for the first half in a separate video, so you can refer back to that if you're interested, just so I don't repeat myself. Mercury in Aquarius, Pallas going into Sagittarius, Ceres going into Capricorn, Vesta in Gemini, going direct, and Aquarius new moon this week. So you can hear more about that when I explain in another video if you're interested. So in honor of the new moon for this week, I wanted to give you a new moon message, sign, confirmation, okay? And then next week we'll switch it up and maybe do something else. Okay, and keep in mind this is for all my Aquarians, sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. And I'll have the link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards as a part 2 or a continuation. All right, guys, so your new moon message this week, or sign / confirmation, synchronicity, whatever you want to call it, is the lily. You guys got the beautiful lily. And when I see lily or hear lily, I think of like my peace lilies, which I keep in the back here, which is one of my favorite plants. Helps like purify and cleanse your space. Just brings like really peaceful energies. Also like the lily pad, which are very popular flowers we all kind of know, and a lot of people like lilies. And another sign or confirmation for you is the letter K. Okay, so K. And the sign suite that is shown here is the spades, which is representative of air and swords. And you're an air sign, and it's card number 30. So for this week, your sign, confirmation, synchronicity is the lily, the flower lily, or the name lily, the letter K, K as in karate, the spade, and number 30, okay? So that may ring a bell for some of you, or be some kind of confirmation. And lilies are so beautiful. I feel like flowers, it's probably representative, generally speaking, of you like growing, blossoming, finding yourself, purity, fertility, creativity, okay? So very, very positive message here. So hopefully this is some kind of sign, synchronicity, or confirmation for some of you. And if it is, let me know in the comments below, okay? All right, so when it comes to your health for this week, my dear Aquarians, you guys got the 6 of Cups here. So for this week, when it comes to your health, Aquarius, I feel like you're going through some like recovery or healing. Sorry, baby Skylar. You're going through some like recovery or like healing of some sort, maybe when it comes to like your digestion, stomach area, pancreas, like maybe you had a stomach bug or bloating or something going on with your tummy. And I feel like what could help is either some kind of home remedy, fluids, certain fluids, either just drinking more water or drinking hot water, tea. Something that I've been practicing for the past few weeks is like water with a little bit of lime juice and Celtic salt, which is said to help you absorb more water or like more oxygen to your blood. So it's something I'm practicing and I actually really like it. So some recovery, healing in your stomach area. You could also be drinking some fluids or some kind of drink that is healing you in some way. Being by the water could be very healing or help you reset, like taking a bath, taking a nice shower, going to a sauna, steam room, or going by a lake, river, pond, creek, whatever you have access to, the beach. Okay, you could also be going through or receiving a lot of like dreams this week. Maybe you are actually remembering your dreams, and you can write them down in a dream journal or on your phone in your notes, because it may help you connect the dots to something or give you some important message. I also see that if you do like drink this week, like alcoholic beverages, that you may become really nostalgic and start like thinking of the past, or thinking of your childhood, or thinking of your old friends, family, or exes, hopefully not. So fluids, and nurturing yourself and drinking, taking care of your stomach and staying hydrated are very important for your health for this week. Okay, all right. And then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, Aquarius, you guys got the Three of Swords. Okay, so I feel like here in this area of life with your career, work, finances, that you might receive some communication or hear something, email, something written, letter, some kind of form of communication that may not be the best of news. Okay, it doesn't have to be like, end of the world, but it may be like a bummer, or like, oh man, I can't do this yet, or I have to get another approval, or I have to do it again, or something maybe just didn't go exactly as planned or didn't go exactly right. And you may have to look at another option or kind of change your system, your protocol, or kind of start to brainstorm again or redo some kind of rough draft. Okay, so something may not exactly go your way, or just maybe the response or feedback you get may kind of bum you out a little bit. So hopefully it's nothing that's like a big deal, but it may still be a bummer. You may also may accidentally like lose some money or misplace something, so just be careful of that. And what else? You may hear something like maybe there's a coworker or someone you work with or go to school with that maybe said something about you or commented on your work or something, and that may kind of get in your feelings a little bit. You're like, dang, that's kind of mean, or like, I wasn't expecting that, or maybe they wrote a bad review or said something about your character, so that's always a bummer, but what can you do? You just gotta keep it pushing. Okay. All right, so when it comes to your love, romance, dating, or relationships, on your side, we have awakening, Eight of Swords, and perspective. So some of you may have Pisces somewhere in your chart. Maybe you're like a cusp, so maybe your birthday is like towards the end of February, possibly, like 17, 18, 19. And then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all of the above. We have here the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Four of Wands. So as far as who you could be dealing with, it could definitely be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or another air sign like yourself, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus, but doesn't have to be. Could just be energies the person is embodying, playing out, maybe be like a mixed match of one of those. Okay, so what's going on here? 5 is repeated twice for this person, so it's being emphasized, it's being highlighted. So this person may be struggling a lot with expressing themselves, showing their true colors, showing their true intentions, telling you how they really feel, or at least putting it into words or saying it in a way that maybe doesn't come out negative or opposite. So they may struggle with that, and maybe this is someone who deals with like anger issues, or they get easily like frustrated, easily triggered. Okay, and that's something that maybe you are like, yeah, I see that. So this week it looks like you'll be able to resolve any kind of like opposition you face, whether it's like someone's pissed or an argument, if you just really try to understand where this person's coming from, like see their perspective, put yourself in their shoes, which I know is not always easy, but I think it'll help you kind of detach from being like feeling attacked or feeling like it's personal to like, oh, okay, this person deals with this, that's why they're coming at me like this, that's why they feel like this, without you getting too attached or feeling like taking it personal. And I think it's important with this person to see it in that way, or kind of understand them, where they're coming from. So it looks like you may have had some like enlightening moments, or like aha idea or epiphany, and something that you're just like, ooh, okay, like I feel inspired, or I feel creative, or maybe you're kind of more spiritually awakened maybe than this person, or you're just a little more open-minded, more things, or you have more information, and so maybe you share this, or you kind of talk about it with this person, but they maybe don't take it the right way, because maybe they think you're trying to make them feel like they're ignorant or like they're not smart, and maybe that's not how you were trying to say it, but because they don't understand it, they feel like, you know how they say people hate what they don't understand? So they may be seen as like, oh, they're trying to look down on me, they're trying to think that say that I'm dumb or something, when that's not the case. But so they just may get frustrated or mad just because they don't understand you, or they don't understand what you're trying to say or how you came to that conclusion. And so then you're like, what, like that, where did this person get that from? Like, I wasn't even saying anything negative. Like, what are they talking about? And so you get stuck in deep thought because you're not trying to get this person upset or anything. You're like, why are they getting mad at me? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't think I said anything offensive or anything. So now you're kind of confused and you're like, okay, you're feeling kind of stuck. And this person now is they're just reactive at first, and now they can't seem to put it into words, or when they do try to explain it to you, it just comes off negative, or it doesn't come out the way they can't just say, oh, I'm just confused, I don't know what you mean. Instead of saying that, they get defensive, or they're like, oh, you're trying to say that I'm dumb, or like you think you're better than me, or like they just get offensive instead of just trying to clarify, like, wait, actually, you know, I don't understand what you're trying to say, I'm not trying to get offended, but can you explain a little bit further? They just react. So now you're kind of confused. But by the end of the week, I think you'll see, you know what, let me try to calm down and not do too much and try to understand where this person's coming from, because obviously I didn't have any bad intentions. So why did they get so defensive? Why did they get so mad at me when I didn't even like initiate that or even try to be in that energy at all? So by you tuning into your own feelings and then trying to tune into their feelings, understand where they're coming from, you're able to like, oh, okay, I see what's going on, I see. And you're able to kind of connect with them a little bit further and help them understand, give them more comfort. It's like if you're trying to like explain something to a baby and you're like, why are you crying, dude? Why are you crying? The baby's like, you're expecting the baby to like give you an answer. You're gonna be waiting forever, right? Just like, you just kind of have to like, okay, think about it, like, okay, did the baby eat? Did the baby doesn't need to change a diaper? And then you just kind of have to like understand where he's coming from. I'm not saying this person's a baby, but you know what I mean? Like sometimes you can't speak to someone or express yourself in a certain way thinking that they're gonna understand you, because sometimes they don't. They're like, and it can just create some chaos. So by you doing that and kind of slowing down and explaining things maybe in a slower way, in a way they can understand and feel comfortable, they're gonna be happy about that now and be like, oh, okay, all right, like I get what you're trying to say, sorry, I didn't mean to get mad or upset with you, it was just misunderstanding. So just by you like seeing where they're coming from, it's gonna help resolve everything, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's continue on. And it looks like they're gonna want to celebrate or maybe invite you somewhere, or you guys just maybe on better terms and be happy again. So just like a little bump in the road. So let's continue on and extended to get more information, see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know, and maybe you should know, and what their next action or move will be towards you, and then followed up with your advice at the end. Okay, and I think this situation is probably just going to teach you that sometimes you don't need to like express every new idea that you get, because sometimes people may just not be at that level with you or understand. Sometimes you just got to like keep it to yourself or try to explain in a way that they can understand in their language. Okay, all right, so I'll see you in the extended if you'd like, and it will be linked below. And happy birthday, guys. I'll see you in your next reading. Take care. Bye.